Stay savage, your boy Shinobi. What's poppin'? Today we are back, and guess what? We're back with another Boruto video. And honestly, this time I'm gonna talk about Boruto himself as a whole. There's a lot of stuff about Boruto that I really just need to air out for people, because people are still under the misconception that Boruto is like a brat, you know. And I was looking at comments from one of my previous videos talking about Boruto and talking about Naruto and their relationship and shit like that, and I was talking about Sasuke and Sarada's relationship yesterday. And honestly, I wanted to talk about the Boruto manga as a whole and just kind of give me my personal thoughts and personal opinions on what I feel about it, you know what I'm saying, and just let people know, you know, this is the direction that Boruto is coming from. Boruto isn't supposed to be like Naruto in any way, shape, and form. It's more of a like a hero to a zero kind of thing. Like, he was already a hero, you know what I'm saying, then he goes to a zero. Essentially Naruto was a zero to a hero type of shit. So, you know, I'm gonna just give you guys my personal thoughts and personal opinions on Boruto. If you guys have your own personal thoughts and personal opinions about Boruto, make sure you leave those in the comment section below. If you guys are excited about today's video, make sure you hit that like button. It lets me know that you're supporting. And if you're a troll gang, real gang ass nigga, you probably got notifications on so you can subscribe to the boy, you know what I'm saying. So with that being said, finally, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Let's get it.
All of these people, they down to rot. Look in my eyes. No, no, no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no.
Alright guys, so in order to explain this, I'm honestly going to have to talk about Sasuke, and I'm going to have to talk about Naruto, because clearly Naruto was the previous main hero of the entire series. Like, Naruto Next Generations, they literally talk about Naruto in the Next Generation dealing with his son Boruto. Clearly, but the overall, like, alright, so if you look back at Naruto, right? Everybody knows that Naruto was an underdog. Everybody knows that Naruto didn't have any parents. Naruto was this kid who strived really hard in order to prove himself. You know, he was shunned about basically by everybody in the village due to the fact of him having the nine tails sealed inside of him. A lot of people was just like, oh my god, why would you guys let this kid still roam around if he has the nine tails inside of him? He's basically the embodiment of the nine tails. You know, everybody treated this man really badly, you know. So clearly Naruto had this zero mentality, like the zero hero mentality, if that makes sense. You know, he was an underdog. Everybody always made fun of him. They poked fun of him. Naruto got held back in the academy due to the fact that he couldn't properly make shadow clones. Well, not shadow clones, but just clones in general. Then he eventually got the Forbidden Scroll, where he perfected the multi-shadow clone technique, and even still, Naruto was freakishly average in terms of that. Now, he did have like amazing chakra. Naruto had amazing chakra reserves due to the fact that he was a Uzumaki, that he was an Ashura, and he even had the Nine Tails Fox inside of him. But in terms of Naruto, all he had was like a bunch of clones, and he was really barbaric in terms of technicality. If you look at Naruto and you look at Boruto, Boruto is a little bit more strategic than Naruto. If you guys see Naruto, Naruto just kind of summons a whole bunch of shadow clones, and he just rushes the enemy down early on in the series. Now, obviously, we saw that develop and change from Naruto's like old behavior into his new behavior, and we saw Naruto start to develop and become like a more like tactical person. You know, he started to try doing different things in different aspects, and he had this never give up attitude. And that's probably one of the things that we were most relatable with Naruto, because Naruto, even though he failed time and time again, he still kept trying. The man never wanted to give up. The man wanted to just basically do what he wanted to do. He didn't want to see that aspect of failure in his life, and he didn't want to be looked at or laughed at or told he wasn't bad, I mean good and shit like that, you know. So clearly we had this man always just trying to just prove himself to everybody in the village, right? And he basically grew it to that point where he became the hero of the village. You know, we seen him develop in the Pain arc. We seen him go through all these different phases. You seen Naruto change so much, and you know, he went from this kid that didn't have any like unique traits, you know what I'm saying, outside of him having the nine tails sealed inside of him and him being an Uzumaki. Then later on we found out he was an Ashura, and he proved to everybody that, you know, he was like somebody important, that he deserved to be where he was. Now, the whole story behind Naruto is almost like underdog, you know what I'm saying. Everybody votes for the underdog. If you guys watch NBA finals, a lot of people root with the underdog team, you know, like everybody's like, oh, this team has never won, blah blah blah, we're gonna root with them because I like to see the underdog come out on top. Because a lot of the times in life you can relate to the underdog more than you can relate to the person that already has everything, you know what I'm saying. It's a lot easier to relate to somebody who has nothing and then a person who has everything, because if you're middle ground, you know, you might probably looking at the person like, damn, that's kind of fucked up. You know, Naruto didn't have his parents, you know, he didn't have his mom and his dad, he didn't have people willing to train him. Clearly he eventually got Kirby Sage on his side, but you know, he was still looked at as this kid, you know, who was basically shunned. He wasn't treated fairly and properly like his dad wanted him to be treated. So clearly Naruto started off with nothing. Naruto, the true definition of started from the bottom, now we here. Started from the bottom, now the whole team fucking hair. Like, he literally got Team 7 up in the rankings. Now, clearly Sasuke was the same way. If you look at Sasuke, Sasuke had this background which was known as, now if you look at Sasuke, Sasuke wasn't the same way. Sasuke was this kid who had everything, you know, and he lost everything. You know, that is like a tragic hero. You know, clearly he went on this good path and then he fell into a dark path and he started doing fucked up shit. Now that's something we're gonna see that plays a role in Boruto, you know, because obviously Naruto has some type of underdogness in Boruto, but at the same time Boruto also has this Sasuke factor. So he has these two factors. Like, if you look at Sasuke, Sasuke was known as a prodigy. He was known as this person that was very skilled. He came from the clan who was praised about their combat abilities, the way that they was always hired as mercenaries to take out other different ninjas during war times. You know, Sasuke came from this clan who had a lot of prestige. You know, it was like a clan of honor, essentially. Like, they were so up in rankings and they were so powerful that everybody respected them and praised them and even feared them due to them just being so strong. Like, once an Uchiha name was noted on the battlefield, you know, the other team just usually gave up or they fled, you know, due to the fact that it was like, hey, I'm not going up against an Uchiha. These guys have the Sharingan. Their Kekkei Genkai is almost damn near unstoppable. Whenever you fight against these people, you may kill one person out of like their whole squadron of 50 people, you know what I'm saying? So it doesn't even make sense. And it's something that we seen kind of with Naruto's dad. When Minato's name was noted on the battlefield, a lot of people just fled, you know, they didn't want to get involved. But that's not something we saw from Naruto. You know, people had to learn Naruto's name over time. Now obviously due to the Great Ninja War, Naruto got his name and he got his honor and got his praise, and due to Sasuke being Uchiha, he got his praise. But if you look at Sasuke, it goes back into that tragic hero aspect. You know, you see Sasuke go down this dark path, you know what I'm saying, and everybody is like, oh fuck Sasuke, we gotta kill Sasuke, da 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 da. Sasuke is a real problem because, you know, he's so strong, but he's not for the greater good of the villages. He's not on our side, he's not on our team and shit like that. And it's kind of fucked up because, you know, Sasuke was always referred to as like this prodigy. He was always looked at as like this, basically the strong ass person, just like Itachi, you know what I'm saying? And on top of that, he's Itachi's little brother, so everybody has like these great super high expectations of him due to the fact that his brother was one of the strongest shinobis in the Hidden Leaf village, you know what I'm saying? So now if we look at Boruto and we look at how Boruto carries himself, you know, Boruto does have this underdog demeanor, but he also has this prodigy demeanor. And what I mean by underdog, you know what I'm saying, the underdog demeanor is like that silly, goofy, playful, willing to help everybody, you know, that's like the ruin of him. Even Momoshiki said, you know, him being so playful or him always showing compassion and sympathy is going to be the ruin of him, you know, it's going to be the death of him. You know, even Kakashi said that about him. Like, a whole bunch of people always like pointed out different factors about Boruto, that he was too nice, that he was too friendly. He basically tried to be friends with everybody. Like, if you guys look at when Sarada and Sumire were basically talking about their interest in Boruto, you know, Sumire was confessing her love or confessing that she liked Boruto essentially, you know, and then when she asked Sarada, she was like, do you think he likes me back? And because he's really nice to me and he's really like sweet and stuff like that. And then she just straight up said, like, Sarada just straight up said, you know, Boruto's like that with everybody. Boruto's just friends with everybody. Boruto tries to befriend everybody that's around him, and that's something we see from Naruto, and that's why everybody liked Naruto, because Naruto wanted to be friends with a lot of people. Naruto didn't want to start drama. Naruto just wanted to be accepted. He wanted to be approved by everybody, and he wanted to be helped, or like, you know, just showed that he was a person. Like, basically he just wanted acceptance, like, overall. And now if you see Boruto is this kid who has both parents. I said this time and time again. Boruto has his mom, he has his dad, he has his little sister, he has his uncle that he calls Sasuke, he has a big brother he calls Konohamaru, he has an auntie that he calls Sis Hanabi. You know, Boruto has an extensive family who all look out for him and they all care about him. And on top of that, the whole village, in a way, they refer to him as the young lord. Now clearly Boruto don't want to be addressed as that due to the fact that he doesn't want to be painted in his dad's shadow. He wants to prove himself as his own person. But the story of Boruto is supposed to take a dark turn due to the circumstances that Boruto is going to lose everything. They're prompting Boruto to be like this amazing prodigy that actually has nothing to worry about. He's a carefree person. And if you look at Boruto, everybody looks at Boruto as a brat because he makes fun of Naruto. He tells everybody that Naruto's a loser. He's this and that, you know. He doesn't really show that he cares about Naruto, even though he actually do love Naruto, you know what I'm saying? And the reason why he's doing that is because he wants to be accepted as his own person. And on top of that, you know, Boruto has everything. You know, Boruto have all the essential things that Naruto didn't have. He even have the essential things that Sasuke didn't have. Boruto didn't lose his family, you know, at that early age and that turning point. That didn't make him go into like being a dark character, you know. Clearly that made him just be how he is. That's how Sasuke became a dark character. Sasuke became a shady character due to his past, due to Itachi killing everybody in his family. Boruto doesn't have that, you know. Boruto don't have none of that. But something is gonna happen in Boruto that's gonna make everybody look at him like, oh, you ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? Eventually, you know, that stature that everybody, that praise that everybody gives Boruto is gonna go away. You're gonna see Boruto turn into this character that's rather dark and rather, you know, shunned. Everybody's just gonna be looking at him like he's a bad person or a bad guy. And obviously with Kawaki being introduced in the beginning of the series, you guys see that at some point or another him and Kawaki was friends. And now obviously Kawaki destroyed the entire Elite Village and he was trying to end the era of Shinobi. And you know, he's trying to send Boruto where he sent the Hokage. You know, he's trying to send Boruto where he sent Naruto. We guys, in terms of debt, we don't know if it's dead, but obviously if you guys read context clues, when he says sent, I'm gonna send you where I sent the Hokage, you know, the 7 Hokage. Essentially, I feel as though it's gonna be like some type of chamber or some type of like place that he hit him off or some shit like that. You know, I don't think it's necessarily meaning debt, you know, but you know, that's speculation. We don't know what's actually going to happen or what's going to transpire, because Kishimoto even said that Boruto was going to take a dark path and that somebody that we was real familiar with and somebody that we loved a lot was going to get killed off, you know, because that's what he does in the series. You know, obviously a lot of people didn't have a great attachment to Asuma Sensei, but everybody had a great attachment to Shikamaru, and you felt empathy for Shikamaru due to him losing his sensei. And then we seen him kill off Pervy Sage with somebody that all of us love. Everybody loved Jiraiya, and they just straight chopped Jiraiya off. You know, they just cut him off from the vine. You know, we got rid of Jiraiya like that. Well, not we, but Kishimoto. So clearly somebody has got to go in Boruto series. But the thing is, they're prompting Boruto to be this prodigy, this prestigious person. You know, they give him the Jogan, they give him the Curse Seal, they give him like power from the Momoshiki essentially. You know, he has Hamura's chakra due to his mother. He has Uzutsuki chakra. He has remnants of Kurama's chakra. That's why he has the 2 whiskers. Like if you guys remember, Kinkaku and Ginkaku, they both ate some of the like the flesh of the 9 tails, and that's how they absorbed and they became pseudo Jinchurikis. Like if you guys don't know, that's how they got those whispers. That's how they was referred to as pseudo Jinchurikis, because they had remnants. As long as Naruto still had Kurama inside of him and these children were born, you know, there's some type of tricklage and there's a little bit trickle down. Maybe it's not as extensive as Kinkaku and Ginkaku because they directly ate the 9 tails' flesh, which is a being that's made of pure chakra. So it's like you're not really eating an animal, more so you're just eating raw energy essentially. So now we're gonna see Boruto basically be stacked up. On top of that, he can be trained by the Hyuga clan. You know what I'm saying? This kid basically made a fucking Wind style Rasen Shuriken early on. Obviously it's not to the magnitude of Naruto's. You can probably just call it the Gentle Palm Rasengan, but even still, you know, like you see this kid doing so many different things. This man has lightning style, and if you guys read the manga, he made a variation of the Thunderclap, which is something that we saw Sasuke use a lot, and he turned it into the Thunderclap arrow. On top of, he magnified it with the water style that he used against his dad. So clearly you see Boruto is already like extensively high up in terms of training, high up in terms of technique, in terms of ninjutsu, in terms of skill, and like that's something that we're gonna see him get praised for. Everybody's gonna look at him as a battle-born ready ninja, and they're gonna be like, yeah, he's truly the son of Hokage, but he's gonna do something that's gonna make his reputation go completely south. He's gonna do something that make everybody look at him in a bad lighting. So clearly eventually the story is about to change, and like with the new chapter of Boruto coming out in the recent days, like it's gonna be coming out soon, you know, we're gonna start to see like that develop. We're gonna start to see what happens in Boruto to make him change. Now clearly we do know Boruto has this lust for power that a lot of people don't like to speak on, which, you know, he obviously he wants the power not for like dark deeds, but in order to prove himself to his dad, you know. And clearly we know that something's gonna transpire, which makes Boruto leave the village and basically say fuck Naruto and fuck everybody else. A lot of us speculate that it's probably going to be Naruto putting somebody or putting something, or maybe even just the whole entire village before he puts Naruto. So we don't know what's exactly about to transpire, but we do know at some point or another, like, he's going to be a tragic hero. We know that Boruto is being propped up to lose everything. Literally, this man is being gassed up as the most amazing young prodigy ninja in order to become the ninja that loses almost everything he's ever earned. Clearly he won't lose his ninjutsu, his techniques, but he's gonna be so stained with probably blood or destruction on his hands, or even just, you know, disrespect, or he's gonna lose his status as nobility, or just being praised as like a great shinobi. You know, everybody's reputation is gonna get just tarnished. You know, he's gonna lose his clout essentially in the village. You know, everybody's gonna stop fucking with him, and he's gonna be canceled, but then he's gonna come back and he's gonna get redemption. And that's usually exactly how it falls for a tragic hero. A tragic hero is somebody that goes through something very traumatic or goes through something that's very engraved. So just let me know your personal thoughts and your personal opinions on how you feel about Boruto and what you think is going to transpire in Boruto. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you leave a like on the video. Obviously, you know, these are my personal thoughts and my personal opinions. If you guys have your own personal thoughts and personal opinions, make sure you leave those in the comment section below. And with that being said, my name is Shino Bentro. Stay true and stay real, and I hope you guys enjoy your day and have a blessed day. And until next time, see you guys later. Bye.